Hello and welcome. Are your family and friends laughing at you because you can't get downline signups? Are you sure? In the next 40 minutes, I'm going to show you how to never go a week without a downline sign up ever again. Hi, I'm Wayne Scherer, and I've been in your shoes, had a difficult time getting signups reliably, knowing that I would be able to bring new members in to my downline. But once I started applying this simple 5-step process I'm going to show to you in this training video, then I was able to do it consistently and reliably for any program I wanted. Are you ready to learn that? Will that make a difference in your life? Okay, so stick with me until the end and watch this entire 5-step training, take detailed notes, and if you take this and start applying it immediately within the next 24 hours, I can assure you, you will have a downline sign up. And if you are a seasoned veteran but never been able to make it a smooth process, well, this will change it for you. This is the basis for all downline achievement and all future growth of your business. Are you ready for this? Okay, now stick with me all the way to the end. You'll need to take notes, get that pen out, get ready. Let's get going. You'll see in this video, presented in the framework of multi-level marketing and leveraged affiliate marketing, how not doing these simple 5 steps when you start your business online prevents you from consistently converting leads to customers, from achieving the peace of mind you gain from knowing you are on the path to financial independence and personal security, from achieving the financial independence because of a lack of technical knowledge and web building skills, prevents you from marketing to leads and potential customers because you aren't an expert in marketing, and prevents you from realizing the traffic and leads you have really are good, and if you knew this before, you would be well on your way to the lifestyle you seek. So the many challenges of starting your business, and I've lived through many of them, and they still exist today. In some ways, they may be getting worse. So some of the challenges of starting your business online include many people are working a full-time job while starting a business online. And you have limited amount of time to do the technical work and learn seemingly overwhelming new strategies and technical skills. You have a never-ending requirements to buy product, new tools, new training, when what you really need is leads that become customers or downline team members. You have limited disposable income because of disabilities or past medical problems or other personal circumstances. You have limited or no support from a sponsor or upline or product owner. You spent too much money on strategies and secret systems, all seeming to be for nothing. You may even have significant disposable cash and budget, but lack of simple, easy methods you can use right now without throwing away your money and time. So here's what this video is really all about. Providing you with 5 simple steps you can do right now to start turning leads into sales in your multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing or sales of services or sales of your own products. You must complete this video training because when you do, you will have the 5 basic action elements behind every advanced tactic you have ever seen but likely was never explained. Completing this video will result in you having a non-technical method you can use instantly to start consistently converting leads to customers, achieving the peace of mind you gain from knowing you are on the path to financial independence and personal security. Achieving financial independence despite having a lack of technical knowledge and web building skills. Allow you to market your leads without having to be an expert in marketing. To realize the traffic and leads you have really are good and will start you well on your way to the lifestyle you seek. But the only way to achieve these results is to complete this training and not trying to overcomplicate it or make it better before you ever start. This isn't glamorous, but for you to be successful with these very simple steps, you must be willing to use these steps repeatedly, because in the real world, no matter what you do, everyone is not going to respond to you. Stop changing opportunities every 2 weeks or every 30 days or even every 6 months and realize if you are in an established opportunity, almost every success took a year or more. That doesn't mean it can't be done faster, but the reality is almost all successes took a year or more. And not quit when just a few people tell you no. A few people telling you no does not mean you don't have what it takes. Do not quit too fast. Spend a minimum of 2 hours every day working your lead strategy and completing these 5 simple steps. Be committed to using the essential tools I share with you without excuses. Now, I'm not going to ask you to get a bunch of tools that cost a lot of money or anything of the sort. In fact, you're going to see that I'm going to make it possible for you to get nearly everything for free. So stick with me. We'll do this whole training and you will learn these 5 simple steps. By doing these requisite things, you should be able to get your first downline sign up or sale in less than 30 days. And if you already have leads, maybe even as fast as tomorrow. Remember, these 5 simple steps are the exact steps we use in the Easy Lead Network team, and they literally make it possible for you to get 10%, 20%, or higher conversions instead of the internet standard of 1% to 2%. With this level of sales conversions make a difference in your life and in your ability to achieve peace of mind, financial independence, and family security. Okay, let's get started. So first, I'm not going to give you a whole sob story or anything like that. Everybody has one, but I'm going to let you know who I am so you know where I'm coming from, where I've been. I am Wayne Scherer. I did 22 years in the Navy. I was a former commanding officer, and I ran a 5,000-person aircraft carrier. I have immense experience in leadership and working under pressure and working in combat. I flew over 250 combat missions, and that is not an exaggeration. I'm a best-selling author of The Arts and Science of Success, and I have a second book. I'm the author of Protege Profits. You can find them both on Amazon. I'm an SEO and lead generating expert for top marketers. I've worked for top marketers doing their lead generation for them, and I built an SEO lead generating website creating traffic PPC business that I have, and I've switched gears now, not switched gears, but added to my gears, now affiliate marketing. I've coached for over 30 years. I have been coach of hundreds of new and existing online business owners. I've been the coach for top gurus online, running online shows, or not shows, online coaching programs for them. And I, of course, have over my 22 years, one of your primary missions as a leader is to coach and train people to be able to replace you, not only to do as well as you, but even do better than you. I've generated over millions of dollars in visitors and leads and customers for personal students and clients. And I'm also known as a traffic commander, a name pinned on me by the marketing genius Evan Pagan. So let's get started with the Easy Lead Network 5-step downline system. Are you ready to do this? Okay, let's get rolling. Step 1, we'll waste no time. Partner up. What does that mean? Find a partner who you have influence over, okay? Someone who respects you and listens to you. That doesn't mean you dominate them and they only do what you tell them or anything like that. It doesn't mean anything complicated. It doesn't mean you're looking for business executives or rich business people or other major influence people. It's just somebody you can work with that you have some influence over, that respects what you say and understands that you really have a place to go. Okay? Don't overthink this. It can be anyone. Don't assume someone isn't interested if you never ask. You will be amazed at who will actually be interested, especially when you explain to them that you have a 5-step system and you would like to personally coach them and guide them through the system and make it work. Okay, now there you go. You're going, oh, I'm not a coach. Well, you are a coach. If you got it started on step 1, you're way ahead of where they are, so you can tell them how to do step 1. All right, and you'll see that you'll be able to tell them, once you work them through the 5-step system, that you can coach them through this system and make things happen. So you're going to coach them through all the steps that are necessary to get them started. Okay, step 2, an email address. Now, doesn't that sound silly? Everybody has an email, right? Well, I'm talking about something that exudes or radiates personal contact, that makes a person feel like when they see your email address that you want to have a private conversation with them, that it's a special address that's limited to certain people. Okay? Not something corny like Mass Moneymaker or Rich Man Online or something stupid like that. Yes, I am calling it stupid, and if you have one of those emails, I'm sorry, but I still think it's stupid. And don't use it for your leads, because what do you do when you see an email in your box from somebody you don't know that has that kind of email? I'll tell you what I do. I trash it. I don't even read it. I don't even open it. It goes straight on the delete list. Okay? Use something that radiates personal contact. Step 3. We're almost done. Step 3, give them a demo. Okay? In the Easy Lead Network team, each of the members is required to be a reseller of one of 4 different products. Well, each of these either has a free trial or a $1 trial or no obligation startup, and there's even ones that have all of those things. Okay, so your job is to get them onto one of these no obligations or simple easy startups or free trials, and then offer to show them how it works and demo it for them. All right, that's very, very simple. Offer to show them how it works and demo it for them. And you will know how to do that because you will have gone through your back office or your panel or your product and seen how it works. All right, so do you think you could show somebody else what you already found out about a product? I know you can. There's no doubt in my mind you can do this. You can do it. If you have a 5-year-old child, they can do it. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to put you down if you're still trying to talk yourself that you can't do this. You most certainly can do this, and it really is this easy. Step 4, sign up your lead. So this isn't some push to sell them. Basically, you've already shown them. You've given them a free demo. You've shown them what you do and how it works. And you simply ask them if they see the value of the product and how this product meets a high demand on the market and is easily worth more than the price they have to pay for it. And particularly for the Easy Lead Network team, that is true of all the products, the 4 products that we have available, that you must be a reseller of one of them. They are highly, highly valuable in massive markets and clearly priced way under market standards for such quality, and it's obvious to your prospective new downline member that that is the case. You don't have to prove it. When they look through it and do the demo, they will see it for themselves without you having to make any kind of sales pitch whatsoever. No sales required. Just offer to walk them through, and then your step 4 is to offer to walk them through the process and remind them you will coach them through the 5-step process. So you're seeing now how you are able to coach them through the 5-step process and how this can be highly valuable to you, making more money. Step 5, go to step 1. All right, your step 5 is to bring your new downline member or affiliate reseller onto their step 1. All right, so that makes this a perpetual process. It just keeps going around and around and around and repeating itself as you keep getting new members. And of course, it keeps getting easier for you and then easier for your downline members. And it's very simple to copy and duplicate. And you see how there's no technical requirements to do this. Now I'm going to show you some other things you need to make this work real fast, but you're going to see that you do not need some technical whiz-bang capability to get started doing this right now, today. So remember this. I can see you saying that that can't be all. Well, that's the problem. Many people do this and do this too often. The systems that work are simple. I remember sitting in my office, many meetings in the Navy as I became the leader, and I'd have my department head sitting there with me, and they used to be running these new ideas by me, and they start getting more and more complicated. And the first thing I would do was break it back to the simple pieces, because a simple system gets the biggest results, gets the biggest bang, makes things happen fast. So those who want to make this more difficult, well, you have at it, but don't join my team because you're going to cause yourself all kinds of frustration. You will drive yourself crazy. And this process is simple on purpose, because simple systems are what is most powerful. So don't make it overly difficult on yourself. So what I want you to do right now, and you really need to do this, I need you to watch this next version of the Company President from 7-Minute Workout. 7-Minute Workout is one of the reseller opportunities we use in the Easy Lead Network. But he's going to give you a perspective on this very same thing in maybe a slightly different way, but you'll understand that even at the top level of companies, this is what makes things work. Let's get started with that right now. We click this, and we'll have your video playing.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today on this Elite Syndicate Realm, the best time of the week. It's been a whirlwind for me. I am happy to be home, although I was happy to be just where I just came from. I'm not sure. We have a few people. I see the Polish flag on the call. I just got back last night from Warsaw, where I had a chance to meet some incredible marketers. And as you can tell, I just started the call, started speaking, and I'm about to start telling you guys what I learned from those guys. So I'm actually going to slow down for a second. As you can tell, I'm kind of excited to get with you guys and share this information I'm at. But let me tell you guys, I met some incredible people in Poland and had a chance to sit down and listen to some of the best marketers that we have in our entire company. And I got a chance to sit down and listen to his approach and realize how these people get the success that they do. And it comes down to one simple word: value. Okay? They provide value to their clients. They provide value to their team. They go out of their way and make sure there's a direct communication link, and they tell confidently and absolutely what to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3, do this, do that, do this. And it's continuous. There's never really a worry of pushback in terms of, oh, what if they don't get results? What do they say? Because they're constantly told what to do next. It's value. I will tell you that when you start dealing with somebody, if you confidently express to them what they need to do, you'll realize this is a fairly simple business. You don't need to have an expert knowledge in psychology and teach that. I mean, that's cool if you can get it, but you don't need it. Number one, hey, nice to meet you. Here's how you set up your Pioneer card. What's your phone number? I can call you and walk you through the process, or just go ahead and do it and let me know if you have any problem and when it's done. And that way, they go, oh, okay, I'm going to take the intention of getting paid. So I'm going to go and fill out my Pioneer card, And when they call you and go, I didn't find the link, you can show them where it is. Or something to that effect. You start by building a relationship and letting them know that you are there for answers. You're there for answers. You know how to get as far as you've gotten, which is a downline member. That's miles ahead of that new person, right? So you can offer that, how to get paid. Show them, get them set up. Did you do that yet? Good for you. Okay, here's the good news. I am willing to personally coach you one-on-one if you're an elite member. I do that for my team. When my team members upgrade to the elite status, I coach you one-on-one through our 5-step process to your first commission. You got to get into it. 5-step process to your first commission. Your first commission gets you closer to breaking even, then to profit, then to growth, then to freedom of whatever your goals are. 5 steps to that crucial and huge step if you are on my elite member team. So what have you offered so far? Nothing that you can't back up. You taught them how to get their Pioneer card, and number 2, you told them if they upgrade to the elite, you will coach them 5 steps to get them their first commission. And they're simple steps. Let me tell you what they are. Write this down if you like. Tell you what they are. Number 1. Okay, good. You go join. Thank you. You're an elite. Awesome. Choose a partner. Choose a partner. Don't choose the person who you think would be the best in this business. Don't choose that executive that you think has a million contacts and will just do great with this. Don't choose, just the random guy. No, choose somebody that you know that your word has an influence over. Choose somebody that you know that because you say it, they're going to listen to you a little bit, that you actually carry some influence with. And you think, yeah, but they're not the type of... We are overcomplicating who marketers are. We are overvaluing their unbelievable, mesmerizing intelligence. No. We have potential in everybody. And the people who you least suspect may be the best in this business. So you tell them, step 1, choose a partner. Choose somebody who you're going to coach. Take under your wing through their 5-step process. Choose that person. You got them? Okay. Talk to them and say, hey, I'm starting a business. I'm actually not starting this. I'm in a brand new business. I'm going to coach you. I think you'd be great at this. And I'm going to get you in, get you started for free, right? This is going to be step 2. You've already done the step 1. You've gone to step 2. And you're going to tell them, I'm going to coach you. I want you in my business. Boom. And I want you, step 1, I want you to set up an email address to use in this business. Now, setting up an email address seems like, oh, why bother? It's a pretty important step. Again, when I think about all of my experience setting up businesses and the people I help going through the process of setting up their businesses, each time I help somebody set up their business, they called me when they registered. They called me when they filled out paperwork. They called me and said, I just got my business number. And it's a big event because you filled out paper and now something exists. Now we can get that, it's much quicker, less complicated, and of course it's free. We can get that from registering an email address for the intention of creating this new business. Look, I just got approached by somebody I know, I'm buddies with, and I kind of have a lot of respect for them, and they told me they're going to help me get myself online, and I'm thinking, great, what do I do? And they say, set up an email address, but make it cool, make it something that looks real personal. Like in my case, it would be chrisreedprivate@gmail.com or cr.private@gmail.com or Chris's private email @gmail.com or something to that effect, or Yahoo or Hotmail, whatever you like to use. But something to that effect, because again, it's not going to sound something like obscure. 7-minute moneymaker @gmail.com. Now, if you have that email, I'm not putting you down or anything like that, but that sounds very generic. It sounds very made up and sounds like something where it's kind of like, do you even read that? If it's something like Chris's personal email or chrisreed.personal.com, well, or chrisreed.personal@gmail.com, well, it sounds like, wow, this person's really connecting with me. They've given me something, their private email address. That should be your business email, okay? So you've already taught your person something. 5-step program. Remember, step 1 was choose a partner. Step 2, tell your partner you want to be working with them and they need to set up their business email address. Guide them on how and what to choose. Step 3, send them for their free trial account and get it set up. Show them where the fit profile is, show them where the workout program is, encourage them to do their first workout. That's your step 3. Right? Free trial account, get it set up, get them in it. Okay? Step 4, you tell them, hey, do you see why people pay $47 a year for this? Do you see how easy this is to sell? Do you see this little process we just walked you through? Tell you what, pay today $47, then upgrade to an elite member, and I will take you through a 5-step process to your very first commission. That's your step 4. You tell them to register, upgrade to elite, and promise to walk them through a 5-step process to their first commission. Right? Your step 5 is to bring them on to their step 1. You see how it's perpetual? You're going to walk them through it and then hand off, boom. They're going to do it themselves. Sorry about that. My wonderful, gorgeous wife was calling me, and I'll talk to her later. 4 p.m., Elite Syndicate time. Anyway, so that's the 5-step process. And the 5th step is always to start back at step 1 with the person you just went through that 5-step process with. It's always going to be perpetual. There's no need for you to personally stop it. After you've taken one person through that 5 steps, you work with that one person and get them to take somebody through 5 steps. But you might as well be doing it yourself too. This is called sponsoring. And that's one of the things that our people, those top marketers continue to practice and preach. They constantly market. They constantly coach. They constantly bring people into their organization, networking, and it gets easier and easier and easier. And a moment ago, I said, don't think about that top executive or the person with all the contacts. I said, don't think of them, but maybe I should have said, don't think of them yet. Because when you have sponsored one, and then you've taken that one and given them the 5-step program, and they've sponsored one, and then you are able to teach 2 or 3 levels down that system and get that going, and you sponsored your second and your third and your fourth and your fifth, and they've each now sponsored as well, you now have an organization and you have an income. So when you go to that heavy hitter, say, hey, I can actually bring you into this program and I'll work with your people. You have contacts. You're a busy person. I just want your contacts. Promise your contacts to work with me. I'm an expert marketer. Look, I've grown this organization in this amount of time and I have this income now. So it's a far different approach than when you first approached your first friend, your first partner, your closest associate. It's a much, much different approach because you've established some results and credibility through your methods. Now, the biggest mistake that people make with the information I just gave is they go, well, that's pretty simple. It almost sounds so simple that it doesn't work. Well, it works because it's simple. And then people think, well, they put their own personal twist on it to make it better. And guess what? It's not simple anymore, and it does not work. Okay? Because remember, this is not your friend yet. This is not your mom, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, daughter, son. These aren't people who love you yet. Okay? They're not that interested in your information yet. Okay? They're not that dedicated and inspired by everything you have to offer yet. Right now, it's just about capturing their information and starting to influence them. How do you start to establish influence over your organization? Start with giving them commands that you know they can follow. One very simple, lucrative offer / instruction. Remember what I just said? If you didn't get your free trial account, contact me. I'll get it for you. You just instructed them to do something that they will then do, and then you will provide them a reward for what they've done. You will continue to do that again and again. Once you set them up in their free trial account, you're in a 5-step process again. Instead of choosing the partner, maybe you've already done all that, and now all of a sudden you've got a lead that's responding to you because you've offered a free trial account and you're suddenly on step 2, right? So you're in the free trial account and you say, hey, here's your free trial account. Or actually when they respond saying, no, I didn't get it, saying, oh, great, you need one, but I need your email address. Here's a hint. Make a special one for this purpose. If you're interested in the business and want to communicate with people, make it something like the one you see from me, XXY private or whatever, because they're going to see your email address by that time, and it's going to be your business one that you set up, like Chris's private email at gmail.com, that along that line, and then you can coach them to do it. They respond with the email that they're going to use for the free trial account. You set them up. Make sure ask them if they need help setting up their fit profile. Tell them that you want to hear from them when they do their first workout. And after a period of time, say, hey, I hope you've enjoyed your trial account. Now listen, this is a huge business opportunity, right? Remember, we're doing steps. You got them into the free trial account. Now they're in, the step 1 in that case wasn't getting your close friend. It was talking to a lead that came in through the elite program. The step 2 was getting them their email address and into their free trial account. And that's a kind of a step 2, 3 blur, right? Step 4 is going to be, hey, I hope you've enjoyed your trial, and now it's time to decide if you want to be a member. Do you see how this can be a $47 a year product? Do you see how you can earn money doing this? If so, let me coach you. A very simple 5-step program. I will personally coach you. If you upgrade to the elite program right now, register, upgrade to elite, I will personally coach you to your very first commission. It's a 5-step program, and I'll walk you through it. And when they say, great, and join, you've got somebody else in your 5-step program. It's perpetual, perpetual, perpetual. Continuous, continuous, continuous. Simple, simple, simple. okay? The coaching and the value you provide has to be simple. It has to be instruction steps that it makes sense to people and that they can follow. Give it to them one step at a time. And then over time, they're going to start to realize, wait a second, this 5-step program that you want me to bring this person through, that's exactly what you've brought me through. Whoa, that's crazy. This is how simple this business is, that you just, that 5-step, that little process you brought me through to become a member and get me into your elite program, that's it? Yes, that's it. That's all it is. And that's exactly why it works. And that's why it will grow. And that's why it can be replicated. Organizational growth needs to rely on replication. So guys, that's something that I really, really wanted to share with you guys that I kind of had running through my mind on my way home from Poland, okay? So hopefully you made some notes there. This call is being recorded. I'll send it out to you guys so if you didn't make notes, you can listen to this all again, assuming something does not go wrong with my recording machine.
So that was Chris Reed. He's the president of the 7-Minute Workout. One of the opportunities we work with in the Easy Lead Network, I consider it the principal opportunity. But the point wasn't to sell you on the opportunity, it was to let you understand that even at the highest levels in companies, that the 5-step processes and simple processes are key to what make them work. Okay? So let's take a look now at what's needed to make these steps work and grow. Because we don't want to be stuck at the beginner level, right? You're going to want to make it be able to grow. So there's certain things you need. Number one, you need products in proven markets with people desperate for your solutions that pay 100% commissions with matching downline payments. Because this is the best way to maximize your commissions and your income without having to sell high ticket products. Because usually to become a seller of high ticket products, you have to invest a lot of money to do that. So we're trying to get a balance where you can become free and maximize your income the fastest. And this is exactly how you do it. It's how we do it in the Easy Lead Network, by becoming a reseller in one of the 4 choices inside the network. 2, you need a lead generation system. You must be able to generate leads. So inside the Easy Lead Network, we have a $4,000 cooperative lead generation system. It's completely free to our Easy Lead Network team members, but it's included inside for team members. It's absolutely a must to have the lead generation capability, the front-end funnels, the follow-up, the tracking of your leads, the ability to directly communicate with them. That's all included inside of the Easy Lead Network, and the Easy Lead Network team members that remain active also get free leads, and that's why it's called cooperative, because through cooperative activity, they get free leads. Number 3, you must have a way to automate your follow-up. And one of the ways I do that is being able to meet with people and work them through those steps where I demonstrate things is using free Skype. It's amazing to me how many people will absolutely refuse to download free Skype. It's a top quality product. It's absolutely free, and it really is needed to help you interact. Now, remember, I said you must be willing to get these things in order to make things work, okay? Now, the rest of it, automating, is usually through some sort of autoresponder to do email follow-ups and announcements and other sort of things. So you need that sort of follow-up. And the good thing is 3 of the 4 opportunities for Easy Lead Network actually have their own automated follow-up systems built in. So we have a whole lot of that built into the way we do business on the Easy Lead Network team. What makes number 4, ongoing mentoring and training. That's an absolute must. I will never not have a mentor and a trainer. I've been mentoring and training for 30 years, more than 30 years, and I will never not have a mentor or trainer myself. All right. Now, that's another advantage of being on the Easy Lead Network team. The mentoring and training is included as for free. There is no charge for it. There's over $3,000 of ongoing training and mentoring included for free when you become a reseller in one of the 4 opportunities on the Easy Lead Network team. Number 5, you must be on a team with like-minded business people like you. And that's because that gives you the chance to mastermind and meet other partners in ways to move ahead you likely would not have thought of on your own. I know that I find out a lot of things from the people I mentored with, and there were lots of them. Okay, so that's exactly what the Easy Lead Network is. It has a complete social capability built into it, as well as a chance to team up with like-minded people just like you with the exact same interests as you of moving their business ahead by helping other people move ahead. You truly move ahead by working with people like yourself who also want to help other people move ahead. So when you apply the Easy Lead Network 5-step downline system and you use the 5 essential tools, you will start consistently converting leads to customers and achieving the peace of mind you gain from knowing you are on the path to financial independence and personal security. Achieving financial independence despite a lack of technical knowledge and web building skills. It'll allow you to market your leads without having to be an expert in marketing. You do not have to sell anything. To realize the traffic and leads you have really are good and will start you well on your way to the lifestyle you seek. To have the best of what both ClickBank, Amazon style affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing have to offer, combined into one and put on steroids. I am truly excited for you, and I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you and know what you think. Your first action step is to write this down, my Skype, Web Traffic Man. All right, I want you to contact me on Skype and tell me in your contact request that you just watched the 5-step training and tell me what you thought, okay? So in your contact request to me, put in there, I just watched the 5-step training, and tell me what you thought. If you send me a contact request that's just the generic Skype contact, I'm going to delete it. So I'm like you. I don't like spam, and that looks like spam. So, but I do want to hear from you. Absolutely do want to hear from you. So write that down. I promised you would have a 5-step system you can use immediately, and also there is nothing for sale. So the point of any of this was not to sell you on any particular program or anything at all. Okay? But because you took the time to be here, I would like to personally invite you to join our Easy Lead Network team, because I would love to have you on the team. It's simple to apply. There's no cost to apply, and there's no obligation incurred by completing your application right now. Depending on where you're watching this, you may have to fill in your name and email below this video, and then when you click the button and go to the next page, there will be an application. So yes, you do have to apply, because I do not want to waste your time. And of course, I don't want my time wasted. So we run a quick application system in order to ensure that we are a fit for each other. Now, if you look just below this presentation, you may, depending on where you are, you may also see the application immediately below here. And so the application is just waiting for you to take action. So just complete it and click the Send My Application button. And once you do that, when you complete the application, you will be taken to a no obligation, completely free sign up for the Easy Lead Network. Now, this will not get you the full Elite VIP access, but it will allow you to start the business mentoring program, and it will allow you to see everything else that's built into this industry leading, absolutely amazing, cooperative lead generating, team building, dynamic business building system. And so I want you to see inside that. So when you get to that page, be sure to complete that access. Once you completed that, you'll have an introduction to everything that's available in the Easy Lead Network team area. You just won't have full use of everything. So you'll be able to see what is there. If your application is approved, you will be manually upgraded to full VIP Elite team membership and all of the $7,500 and more. There's actually much more than that of the tools and training and to all the successful VIP Elite team members and everything they enjoy. So then you will be on on the path to start getting your first leads and customers without having to know all the high-tech, fancy schmancy stuff the biggest, richest online marketers do. To start profiting with only 2 sales a month. Yes, literally, you can be in the profit zone with just 2 sales a month. You think you can do 2 sales a month? Do you think it could make it that easy that you could start profiting in the next 30 days or so? Quality leads without emptying your pockets to an expensive company program. In fact, as an Easy Lead team member, you'll be eligible for free cooperative leads. Getting leads to respond to your emails and contact requests. Consistently converting leads to customers, the most important aspect of any program and any system you follow. Achieving the peace of mind you gain from knowing you are on the path to financial independence and personal and family security. Achieving the financial independence despite a lack of technical knowledge and web building skills. Allow you to market to your leads without having to be an expert in marketing. You do not have to sell anything. To realize the traffic and leads you have really are good and will start you well on your way to the lifestyle you seek. To have the best of what both ClickBank or Amazon style affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing have to offer, combined into one method of income producing opportunities, and then put it all on steroids inside the Easy Lead Network team. When you complete the application and click send right now, I will personally review your application and in most cases have a reply to you in 24 hours or less from me or from the person who sponsored you to this presentation. So go ahead and complete your no obligation application below, and I truly wish you the absolute greatest success ever. You are truly great.